finish what I'm doing. Let me finish what I'm doing.
Hey, what's up? I am Rabbit with Hypnotic Smutwanyane, Mr. Giddy Vibes, Giddy Sensations himself. I'm here to give you a dose of some coolly high harmony at the 2018 Sneaker Exchange, brought to you by Channel O and a whole bunch of other sponsors. It's about to be a vibe, so I suggest you stay tuned in.
Bitch, wait outside. Let me finish what I'm doing. Let me finish what I'm doing. Let me finish what I'm doing. Bitch, wait outside. Let me finish what I'm doing. Let me finish what I'm doing.
The mayor of SA Street Culture.
What I'm doing, please.
Fuck the politics. Fuck the system, no apologies. Fuck a rapper who apologizes. Culture vultures, get away from us.
I found a Sneaker Exchange. It's my event.
What am I saying? Why am I asleep?
I think the world is definitely looking at Africa, but we as Africans need to look at ourselves, you know, and we really need to like step up to it instead of looking at it and saying, okay, cool, you know, there's so much cool people doing stuff, but what are we actually doing to really push that as well, you know? So, I mean, I think all in all, that we're in a really good space. It is our time. We just need to capitalize on it.
I think we'll always play a huge role in the global financial scheme of fashion because we are consumers, number one. So Africans are really like in the forefront of consumption. And when you look at the numbers, we are also there. We are just not producing as much as we are consuming.
1% is not produced.
You know, so we need to start like figuring out ways of producing at a cost-effective manner, or there's value for consumers. Because the thing is, in reality, you can't compete with China. You're gonna lose in terms of manufacturing. But we need to find ways to make things accessible.
What I do is influential, and what I do is based on collaboration because it goes. I mean, it's the whole idea that you can do a lot of dope shit alone, but it's limited and so far how far and wide you can do it. But if you do it with other people,
that have their own connections and influences and a market.
that's it. It's like sharing a dream. All of us, you'll find that a lot of us have the same idea of what we want to do, just have different approaches. And if we mix all of that together, we're able to reach a wider audience because a lot of people here are about the same thing in different ways. So if you have leaders within their communities coming together, you can reach a wider audience, which is what we did with Riky. It wasn't like a Riky and LPO collab, it was Riky and his community, LPO and our community coming together. And what we achieved there is a collab where everything from Cotton Club was bought, everything from RHCC was bought, which is essentially local streetwear brands as a whole. That happened, the whole store got bought within 4 hours. We had the longest line, we had the longest queue up in Africa. You know what I mean? So it's like record setting.
Yeah, record setting actually.
So we had that phase, and that's all based on collaboration.
It's my boy SPK all the way from the V side, the 016, just held it down. He's got his DJ Pepper the Bullet. How was the set, homie? How was the set?
It was too crazy. It was too much. You really took them to the top.
So, I mean, this is not your first Sneaker Exchange, right? You got, sort of, you got put on. But how's this one? Because now it's you performing, like people are getting introduced to you more. It's not like you're jumping on somebody else's set. So how's that?
It's too much, man. I appreciate the opportunity because last year I got put on. This year I at least got to rock my own stuff. Even though it was just 2 songs, 1 song, Yana, it was really too much. Shout out to Sneaker Exchange, man.
Man, like a whole lot of people been asking on the Twitter streets and everything. You know I had to ask, so it's better when they hear it from the man himself. What's happening with the Wait Outside video? What's happening with the Wait Outside video?
You guys need to wait outside. It's coming. Wait outside.
on the map here right now, you know. Like, I never put an MB on before coming up as a youngster. I used to be a Nike boy, but then MB came through and stepped up. MB came through, stepped up, and like really fell in love actually with this shoe and what they have to offer within their materials. On some shoes, they offer up to 6 to 7, 8 different materials on one shoe, and are the best quality, you know what I mean? Like some baby lamb.
So like I've always really been into sneakers. Like my older brother was always into sneakers, and we grew up in the States, right? So every day was Civics Day at school and all of that stuff. So you had to be fresh all the time. SB Dunks was my shit. Like anything with the fat tongue, like that was always my thing. Like Air Force Ones were always too bulky for me, but now I mess with Air Force Ones. Now I mess with Jordans. I mess with everything.
I fuck with the A1s. You see, I got the A1s on my feet. I fuck with the new drops, the MX 70s. I fuck with those. I fuck with the old school Vans. So
Yeah, the old school Vans all the time.
You know what? I don't want to lie, man. I wasn't a kick fan.
Yeah.
I was a dude that just bought a kick because it's hot.
It looks nice.
It looks nice, you know. Now I just got myself these Jordans right here. And you know, man.
Yes. Oh, he's taking it off now.
You know, when I got
You got the ones. You got the ones.
I got paid, right? And I was like, yo,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nigga, you know, you gotta do something. And I got these right here. I love them. It pushes everything, man. It means fly. It means ambitious. It means, look, I'm gonna go and get it. It means black boy fly.
And it's got that feeling for you because your first paycheck, you like, I'm copying these.
You understand, my boy?
Nah, my boy. Put them back on. Put them back on and let me give you some love. Thank you, man.
Wow, it's so crazy. I hated sneakers for the longest time until I had a lot of stuff to do and it became impractical to wear heels everywhere. But I think the one time I was in New York for the launch of the Adidas NMD, I absolutely fell in love with the shoe. It's one of my favorite shoes still. Adidas NMD. But I love wearing local fashion. I think it's amazing. It's just as incredible as the international scene. If the buyers support it a whole lot more, I'm pretty sure the designers could do better.
Are we gonna have to like anticipate something from Muzi, a bag? Because you've been riding a solid wave right now.
Yeah, man, I'm really working on my album right now. That's why I was at show with Gemini Major. He's executive producing my album, so we're just putting in all our work in the studio. And yeah, that's my focus for the year. Obviously, I've still got my TV stuff going on, doing a whole lot of stuff with my brands like Steve Madden, JHB, Sunglass Huts. But the main focus and what everybody's putting their energy right now, and me and my label, is the album. So yeah, you guys can look out for that.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. We came to party, party, party.
Fuck all that new shit. We gotta pick each other up, man. I'm telling you, bro, you're nothing of yourself. You gotta be what your people make you to be. If your people make you a champion, you're gonna be a champion. If you play the music for your friends and they say that shit's hot, it's gonna be hot. You gotta pick each other up, bro. Fuck all that shit. Fuck it. How that shit, bro? Just know that you impacted my life in a way that I can never explain. And that's all, man. Bring out that someone for themselves.
She stands for
Oh God, it's Major League. I wake up every morning singing for money. For money. I'm singing. It's gotta be right. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be nice. I do this for you. Stay shining. Everybody stay shining. Trying to get up. They're putting me down. Saying my name when I ain't around. Stay shining. Everybody stay shining. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh, oh.
And so I appreciate the platform. I appreciate the platform that you're giving to all these kids out here. I see so many stalls that we don't even know, you know. We wouldn't have even known about if it wasn't for Sneak Exchange. So like the platform that you're putting out to people, and I saw the open mic session and all of that. I'm like, man, this is so revolutionary. You understand what I'm saying? So I just really appreciate that. And yeah, man, from me, that like, I'm showing gratitude right now. You know, I'm even out of words. So thank you very much. Now I know who founded Sneak Exchange. One time.